Sup, you fools! Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and today it is all about Portugal. Festival de Canção is back, as expected, and the songs have been released. Let's dive right into it. Let's talk Eurovision. So, 20 songs are in the running apparently in Portugal, 10 songs in each semi. Today we are focusing on the first semi. So 10 songs are competing, 5 of them will advance to the next round. I will listen to them right here, right now for the first time, sharing my thoughts, and then of course rank them at the same time based on my first impression. That can change after a couple of listens, and of course even more importantly after the live performance. That can be a make or break, especially in Portugal. One thing I always need to remember with Portugal and Festival de Canção, and I think that should apply to all of us, Portugal is not out there to find the winner of Eurovision. I mean that in a good way. They're not trying to put in music that they think would do well at the contest in order to achieve a high outcome. No, they continue to stick to their old to their recipe, and let's send music that is for the Portuguese people, with the Portuguese sound for the most part, and if it works at Eurovision, great, but if not, this is what we want to do. So, and that is what I always need to keep in mind. It's difficult to listen to some of these songs. I know from previous experience that they're not all Eurovision material, you can say, on paper, and by that I mean for a good result. But in terms of song quality, I expect some decent, good music out there, because I do love me some Fado, and I hope it's going to be in the running. Anyway, let's focus on the music. Let's do this! Okay, so I will say this. The artist, Mema, puts forward a song that I think they can have a lot of pride in, and it comes from the heart. I'll give him credit where it's due. So when I say this, I'm not dissing the effort. So let me be clear about that. But matter of fact is, I cannot access this song at all. It's melodically, arrangement-wise, it's like I have a barrier and I can't get past it. Vocally, it's fine, absolutely. But yeah, while I can see the value in the song, yeah, I just think I'm the wrong audience. That's the way I can phrase it. This, to me, is such a Festival de Canção entry. It sounds so familiar, what we usually hear at the festival, to my ears at least. I do love the fact that it's so genuine Portuguese. You will not hear that in any other national final. Me personally, I'm not really interested in it, and maybe the magic and the beauty lies within the message of the songs. But since I don't speak Portuguese, I don't have much to add here. Like the melody, the arrangement doesn't have like the it factor, but it has a certain tenderness to it that I do appreciate. So I can see the appeal in it, even though I may not quite get it. Interesting. It has a sound like kind of like I created this at my home in my living room, and that's not an insult. I just see a very have a very raw feel to the song. It's not overproduced. It has a jazzy feel to it, yet at some point it almost feels like flower power, like a little groovy. I like the idea of the song. I don't know if the melody is as slick as I'd like it to be, but it is enjoyable enough. Probably not for the masses, but enjoyable. Unexpected. Unexpected, yeah, to hear a song in English. I mean, this is Festival de Canção. You don't do that. I'm not complaining, it's just catching me off guard a little. Song is odd, right? I'm torn. I think I like it, and maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. One thing is for sure, not what I expected. I guess that's just, yeah. Oh wait, it's actually partially in Portuguese. Well, just another curveball. I guess I'm just a little bit confused by the direction of the song. So my final verdict here is intriguing, but confusing at the same time. Okay, I'll call this genuine fado, right? And loved by the Portuguese, loved by many Eurovision fans, but overlooked by the general public. And nice melody, something that absolutely belongs in Festival de Canção. It deserves recognition, by the way, for authentic music and local sound. Listening to this, would Europe vote for this? The odds are, no. But that doesn't take away its likability, right? Cause I quite like it. Even though I may not see it as a winner. Oh man, the piano opening, really pretty. And then the strings came in and I was convinced that this will be amazing. And while it never ended up being like bad, it didn't take off as much in the end as I would like to. But at the same time, I will say that the simplicity of the song, it works for me. I don't know though if the melody and emotions really come out enough here to really give it a high ranking. So it could be higher up. It's just not quite there. But it's pretty. It's pretty. That voice, it's just soaked in soul. Now, okay, so the chorus is a tad repetitive, and once again, it's the recurring theme in Portugal. It's to me all about the orchestration here. This is though not as traditional as some of the other songs, so for that reason alone, I guess it stands out. I'm a little worried that the juries in Festival de Canção will not appreciate a song that's completely in English. And even I'm a little thrown. I'm like, that's not what I'm here for. But it's okay. It's okay. The song is picking up in the end. It's getting better and better. I think my biggest issue is the repetitiveness of the chorus, but I do like the feel of the song quite a bit. And it is something very different from the rest of the pack. So, I'll call this a pretty low-key song. It's not trying to impress with big moments. It seems to be like this thing with the Portuguese entries this year. But what I love about this kind of music is the instrumentation. The Portuguese sounds that make it so special, at least to me. But unlike some of the other entries, I do see a little bit more of a broader appeal here. Like, this could actually work a little bit, right? Oh, it is just cute. It's just so cute. I want to squeeze it. But will cute cut it at the contest? I don't know. I don't care. I just like it. I get French chanson vibes from this one. Her voice is mesmerizing, first of all, but with like Portuguese sounds to it. And I'm like being transported to the old days. It's interesting, like it feels kind of grand, but then quiet at the same time. So I think I like that. I really like that. Yeah, absolutely. A chanson with a Portuguese feel and instruments. So I went best of both worlds to me. Yeah, I am intrigued. Nadine sings it so well. It doesn't seem to have any big moments or twists, but the voice, the pleasant melody, and I guess the beautiful orchestration, it keeps me hooked. So yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. You know, it is a good sign when I'm interested in a song from the very first moment. And that is what happened here. You know, I like this song. I really do. It has like a very Portuguese or local sound to it, but it still has a broader appeal. There was another song I said about that, but this one more than any of the other songs. Now, how will this fare at the contest, in Eurovision I should say? That I can't say for sure, but I'm quite intrigued by it. I get this thing like, here, we'll give you fado, but it's electric. Alright, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm quite fascinated by it. I need to listen to this again, but I'm liking it. I can't find the right words. I just really like it. I like it. there you have it, my reaction and my top 10. Again, keep in mind, this was really just after my first listen, my very first impression, and as I pointed out in the beginning, Portugal is not here to tell you, we're sending you the song that is by the book and will win Eurovision. No, this is the music that we want to send to the festival, so deal with it. Screw Eurovision. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I can appreciate some authenticity. Some people might say, well, we wish I had a little bit more diversity, and I get that. Sometimes I wish there would be a little bit more upbeat music. It can still be traditional, but I wish there would be a little bit more like behind it. But other than that, clearly my favorite is Karetus. I think this is head and shoulders above the rest, and I think just looking at my own personal taste, it has just the biggest appeal to me, and I do think that even looking at it from a success perspective at Eurovision, this would do better than any of the other ones, or at least has the potential to do well. So, yeah, this is definitely my clear number one. That doesn't mean the other songs aren't good either. The songs in my top 3 in particular, I'm like, yeah, good first impression. Gotta wait for the live performance, because that can be a make or break, especially in Portugal. But that's just my opinion. I would love to hear from you now. Leave your thoughts below in the comment sections. Who were your favorites, least favorite? Do you agree, disagree? Any of the above is fine, as long as we have a dialogue. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I will be back soon. I got to go. Goodbye.